Sometimes I wanna meet me, sit with the woman I wanna be, and make her answer all the questions that the world is asking, so I can see my way. I'd love to know my tomorrow, or do I just live and let it unfold? I am learning who I'm meant to be, and I hope it's alright. This is usually how potential dies. As a child, I loved to imagine. I lived in a perfect self-made world of my own creation, and I would insert details from the homes we visited and tell stories of this perfect world to my friend, and they would usually say I was saying nonsense. This made me withdraw to the backyard of our home, where in my own quiet space, I would use charcoal to draw on the brick wall, paint out what I was feeling, and it was perfect until one day our neighbor noticed and reported me to my mom. Do you know what she said? She's possessed. My mom believed her. And every time she saw me playing alone from then on, she would scold me. I didn't dare express my goals. Why would I? My teachers and my father had already manufactured them. Being a nurse, my father was so dedicated to our village that he built a local clinic for the people. He would usually wake me up at 3 a.m. to say, "Esther, you need to become a doctor to continue this work. Who knows, you might be the one to lift this family." I felt a weight of responsibility towards him and towards everyone. Of course, no pressure. Only the pressure of the responsibility of the entire community lying on my tiny shoulders. So the natural choice was to become a doctor. My dedicated studying and my family's investments paid off when the news came that I had been admitted into the best medical college in my country. There was a village-wide celebration. The elders thanked me for working hard, and the young ones admired me, thinking I had it all sorted out. Shortly after, there was a life-changing diagnosis, and I had to go through surgery. Don't panic, it was a successful one. But on our way back from the hospital, I had seen an art studio by the roadside for the first time. And the pictures I had seen in seconds stayed with me. I nurtured the idea of building something like that and told my parents. At first, they were very reluctant, asking me how many girls I saw there. But because they wanted me to recover quickly, they allowed me go. And for 3 months, twice a week, I went to the art studio, and these were the best days of my teenage years. Upon recovery, I had to go to the university. And financially, I was different from the other students. In the evenings, while they socialized, I sold food items and did just about anything my hands could find to survive. It was in those very difficult moments that the memories of the art studio returned, and I realized that I did not want to become a doctor. But I didn't want to disappoint my family either, so 3 years into the program, I decided to withdraw from school. My family was shocked and disappointed. My only brother stopped speaking to me, and the little support I got from home stopped in an attempt to make me come to my senses. Weeks ran into months, and I didn't. I was left alone with the uncertainty of a future I know nothing about. I went back to my drawing board and felt alive again. I taught myself to paint, to draw, tried my hands on different crafts, and designed digitally. And with these skills, I was able to freelance, save some money, opened my own studio, and exhibited my artworks in public spaces which people loved. And with the little money I saved, I was able to travel to an entirely new state with my friend, where we decided to teach the youth the skills that we had. In this new place, we found that the youth lacked purpose and they were idle. So we started to teach everything we knew. We connected with them at a public school where I was sleeping secretly and would wake up in the morning very quickly before people came to avoid being found out. With these new skills that we taught these young people, they started to transform. They started to have a reason to live, and these skills became their lifeline. Our training hall brought me closer to teenage girls in rural Nigeria. This was their safe space to share their stories, not only their challenges, they shared their pain and their aspirations for the future. This experience made me start Iwari. Iwari in Yoruba language means discovery. With Iwari, I want to co-create experiences of adventure, experiential learning, and skill building with teenage girls in rural Nigeria to the end that they are able to pursue educational and career paths that truly align with their interests. Let me tell you the story of an Iwari. Her name is Amanda. She's 16 years old and from rural Nigeria. And for everybody, an opportunity starts with an open door. But for her, it starts in a village when she stops to watch an artist paint. This powerful moment led to an invitation to grow with Iwari. Together with other excited teenage girls, they walk into the community hall and no pressure, no competition, just about enough energy to discover themselves. Through the activities, she listens to the stories and she listens to stories of women who have gone ahead and overcome challenges. And for the first time, she believes it's okay to dream big. The adventure continues to the city, where they meet innovators and professionals. She walks into an animation studio and meets Taju, a 20-year Disney animator who not only talked to her, he saw her and gives her a book which becomes a compass for her future. Out in a camp, Amanda and her new friends are building tents. They are learning new skills. They are learning survival skills, learning to be resilient, and learning skills that will help them in their future. The once quiet and shy girl that arrived at the camp left with not only new skills, but the courage and the clarity to pursue the future that is ahead of her. The adventure continues to the village where it all started from. And in that place, she found tools she can use to bring her dreams to reality. She chose the computer to create a film that is to be screened with her to our community. Her friends and her family cheer in amazement watching her film. Amanda gains admission to the university. She becomes a mentor to other teenage girls in a public school in rural Nigeria. She now owns her own animation studio where she creates amazing visuals. And when she creates, she sings, "Sometimes I wanna meet me, sit with the woman I wanna be, and make her answer all the questions that the world is asking, so I can see my way. I'd love to know my tomorrow, or do I just leave and let it unfold? I'm learning who I'm meant to be, and I hope it's alright, 'cause that's enough for me. What is this fire inside me? What is this light I can't deny? What is the spark that keeps me up all night? What is this fire inside me? What is this light I can't deny? What is the spark that keeps me up all night?" The story of Amanda is what is possible when we invest in the future of girls. Thank you.